Good day, this is Pastor Michael Mitchell at God's Barn Church. How are you doing today? Today we're going to talk about a thing that has been through life and it's rampant now on the earth is what is the difference between a man and a woman? What are their purposes in life? What are the roles of the woman? What are the roles of the man? Okay. Well, and I don't, it would take me 3 hours to do that, so we'll cut it down. Okay. So I'll just make it quick here. So, you see, here's the stickler on this thing. You were made in God's image, right? His spiritual image. No, I don't know if God looked like me. Maybe he did. His spiritual image, right? And your woman sitting next to you was made from man, right? You know what I'm saying here? You got it now. God, man, woman, right? Okay, there you go. Now, it says in there that the woman will kick you in the heel while you strike her in the face. They tried to modify that sometime that it's a first mention of Jesus Christ, but I take it literally. If you ever go to a woman's shelter thing, they've had their face beat the crap out of him. And the guy's leaving, they're trying to kick his rear. They just cook his foot, see? It'll always, I will put enmity between a man and a woman. That's just the way it is, you see? But I want to tell you this here now. So, if you go in Corinthians, I think it's chapter 10, you will find there where St. Paul is really, really great at those people. Because there's a woman in there with her head uncovered in the church. And he is just freaking out about this. He goes crazy on them, man. I mean, everywhere. He is just chewing, you see. It's a great, great read. It is wonderful, you know. But the part is, there's one point there he says, he's talking about the bald-headed lady, right? You know what I mean? He says, it will confuse the angels. Angels were here at the creation of earth. Angels were present when everything was done. See, so they know the role of a man, they know the role of a woman, right? So they know that women must have their head covered in church, or a man must not have a hat on his head covered in church. Why? Because when you pray to him and he sends you an angel, he's looking for a woman with her head covered. But he found a bald-headed man. Okay? I'm going to be serious. It's just, I laugh because it's just like, don't you guys ever read this? So when you have a person that's that confused, see, I can't judge anybody's salvation. I don't know. I don't really care because I know, I'll tell you right now, it's everyone on the ship has to deal with their own salvation. I don't care how nice you talk to them or whatever it is. They have to stand and determine this themselves. And if you think you're a man when you're a woman and a woman when you're a man, so you got a man now that's a woman that he thinks he is, but God knows he's not a woman, right? He knows that. I mean, I'm pretty sure he knows that, right? So now he's a casualty. He's of no good use to God. You know, you got to put him over here. Okay. Now let's look at the woman that thinks he's a man. He made him. He made her. He made her. Yeah, he made her. So now the woman thinks she's a man, which is absolutely disgusting to him. You know what I mean? Blasphemous or something to him. That you would present yourself before God as a woman and you're a man, or you would present yourself as a man as a woman. I don't care how you toss that out there. It's just not going to work. It really isn't, you see. And they've had these folks for years, for decades, centuries. We've had feminists for centuries. We had feminists in Rome that used to dress up in Roman gear, you know, trying to get a job, you know, all that stuff, you know. It's no new thing. But now we have people, of course, that are butchers that want to, you know, cut off, mutilate their genitals and all that stuff. So anyway, I hope this tape don't get down, but that's just it. You don't want to go down this road thinking you're somebody you're not. Because you may fool me and you may fool he, but you're not gonna fool him. I don't care how much makeup you got caught on here, and I don't know how many operations they did on you. Okay? It's just not gonna help you in the afterlife, okay? And he loves you. I love you. And we all, as humanity, love you. And we want to see you in the kingdom of heaven, just like I'm going to. See? All right. Like, subscribe, donate, please.